Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. Like the recent tournament I went to, I had to fight the katana in the grand finals, and I was switching from like five different characters, and it was so like I didn't know what to do. I was just like, fuck. Like he knew how to play katana really good, the instant air fans and everything, and I wasn't really feeling Cabal that much that tournament, so I went with like Ermac more, and then I was beating him, and then he figured him out after I put him in losers, and then he figured him out in grand finals, and then I went to like we went random actually. We went hidden cursor random in the grand finals. The first match, I was like, "I'll do it if you do it," and then he did it. So I was like, "All right." I got Jade, he got Scorpion, and
Yeah, that was the weirdest grand finals I've ever seen.
it was. I
Like
was just
you two were playing everybody.
yeah, I know, right? It was. I don't know that tournament. I was. I don't want to say I didn't take it serious, but you know, it was a NorCal tournament. It wasn't that big. I was just trying to test out other characters and stuff, and I didn't want to play Cabal really, and my Ermac, I was having fun with Ermac and Reptile. I ended up winning with Reptile, and I was just like, oh shit, like that was cool. I mean, Ermac kind of fits my style, the rush down, kind of running and all that. And I don't know, it was fun. Like after the match, it's like when you get up from a match that you just fought so hard, and it just comes down to like no health each, and you guys like basically you guys were reading each other's minds. It's just when you get out of a match like that, I always like have to hug the other person. Like I get up and I'm just like, dude, like that was a crazy match, and he was like, yeah, man, that was like so intense. It's just a crazy feeling when two high level players are like just going at it like that. It's just something unbelievable.
What did you see the front page of Tester Might?
Honestly, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I'm on an iPhone right now. Talking to you guys right now. I don't have a computer at home. The only internet I have is on my PS3, and the only things I really go on the internet when I'm on the internet is like Facebook or Test Your Might. But I don't go to forums. I don't I'm gonna say it right now. I don't really know what a forum is all that much. My friends kind of make fun of me. They're like, "Dude, you're like computer illiterate." Like, I don't know what a minimize.
Seriously.
I don't know what a minimize
You know,
button.
like your grill is like on the front page of,
No, I
Tester
see
Might.
that. I go to Test Your Might here and there, but honestly, like I am not an internet person. I don't know, like going to like Revelations and East Coast Throwdown. When people came up to me, I was like, "Oh, like was I that big winning those tournaments? Like, did you guys really like? Did I blow up that much? Like, I didn't know how big it was and stuff because I'm not an internet person. I'm not a computer person. I play console games, yeah, but really, like, I'm not on the internet all that often. I never touch a computer. I know how to turn it on, really. That's about it. But I don't know what else to do with it. So when people tell me like, "Oh, just send me this link and stuff," I'm like, "You're talking to me like in Japanese. I don't know what you're saying. Like, I don't know anything about a computer or what to do. I don't know how to like paste stuff and do all that stuff. Like, I don't know anything about a computer. I don't use computers. I don't like to. I just it's just not my thing. I'm borrowing my sister's Skype right now. I don't even know how to get a Skype account.
Yeah,
Like,
I saw like your name was Gina.
yeah, I'm not a computer person. I'm not an internet person. I barely watch live streams, even though I'm a big fan of Mortal Kombat. I would like to, but it's just not my thing. I don't know. I just go out more and just play games. I play games, and the only internet I have is my PS3. And PS3, it's kind of there's not a lot of things you can do on the internet on a PS3, you know? I mean, you got what, Facebook and porno, so I mean those are the most things I'm on, and that's about it.
What
But
How
what
do you
porn
feel
site do you go
about?
to?
Hold on, whoa. How do you feel about your face being on the banner?
it's cool, like the people like Storms and stuff, they've been really nice to me, and I'm like before MK9 was came out, I wanted to be known as a player, like as a Mortal Kombat player. Like if you read the strategy guide, Rio's name is in there and Tom Brady's is in there. I was like, that's what I want. I was like, I want something like that. I want to be known like for Mortal Kombat. I want someone to be like 10 years from now be like, oh yeah, that match. Oh, Michelangelo. Oh, he's in here or something, you know? And like that it happened all this year. Everything that I wanted that about Mortal Kombat, like that I wanted to be like known or something, like it happened, and I was just like, wow, like that's so awesome. Like I'm on the banner of Test Your Might, and when I have like a post or something, Storm's like he's so awesome. Like he puts it up like all the time, even when I don't expect something. Like I'll Twitter something, and then it'll be up on Test Your Might, and I'm like, holy shit, I didn't even mean for that to be up there, but I mean that's hella cool of him to do that, and
Yeah.
it's been
How
great.
does
You
he?
know?
What? How does he always? Does he read every post on that forum?
Dude, that dude is
understand.
ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
That is like he's like the best like site administrator I've ever seen.
He looks like a 50s vampire to me. Like a greaser. No, I mean, I told him that at when I was in the East Coast, I seen Storms. I first met him, and I was like, dude, you look like either a greaser or a vampire, and
Yeah,
he's both.
He
And he's
does
just
look
I was
like
gonna
a
say
greaser,
greaser.
man.
Yeah, greaser.
he does. It's crazy, and I'm like, dude, all the girls love like 50s. Like they love dressing 50s. They love people that look 50s. I was like, dude, if you came to the West Coast, you would get so much ass. He was just like, no, but I'm married. I'm like, oh, okay.
I always pictured Storm, and it was really disappointing that he's not Storm.
You mean like from
Wow.
X-Men?
Yeah, like Halle Berry, man. That's who I pictured.
You pictured him as a black woman?
Yeah.
So not
That's kind of
him.
weird.
No, man. It makes sense.
That's just because his name is Storm, you expect him to be what?
Yeah.
That's silliness.
really
That's-
weird.
I have a mental image of everyone on that forum. If
I was
had-
really disappointed that you weren't a Super Nintendo when I first saw you. It's the same.
No, right? You were.
You saw
What?
me
16-bit is
before-
not a Super Nintendo.
But you saw me before you knew my handle.
It doesn't matter. That's not the point. Someone's handle doesn't mean that's what they look like.
That's what I pictured. I picture either
Your name should be Paul Bearer then.
Yes.
I'd think about that. That would be tight.
My friend was pallbearer for Halloween this year, and his brother was the Undertaker.
That's tremendous.
16
And he's a
bit.
big Mortal Kombat fan. He's actually thinking about getting the MK tattoo. And out of anyone, he has like the most heart. Like, if not more than me, probably the same, but if not more than me in Mortal Kombat. Like, he goes crazy. He comes like, 3 times a week or something. But when he comes, he does bring a level of hype. He's like 16-bit basically. He has that hype in him that we'll just be playing just me and him in my room, and he still has like if thousands of people are watching. And I want to tell you a story about this kid. His name's Nick, and I met him through Mortal Kombat. I met him through some friends, but we were talking about Mortal Kombat, and I was like, "Oh, you play Mortal Kombat?" And this was back in Armageddon. MKDC wasn't out yet or anything. So he's all, "Yeah, I play Armageddon. I'm playing it a bit." And he, when you first meet someone and you play the same game, you guys like to shit talk and be like, "Oh, I could beat you." And a lot of my friends were like trying to tell him like, "Dude, you don't know what you're getting yourself into." And he was like, "No, I'll kill him at it." And so I eventually go to his house, and we're like, "All right, first to 5. To see who wins. Whoever we put like some stakes. I forgot what it was, but it wasn't money. But we said something like you have to do this if whoever wins. And someone play like this good. And I want to get into this because he is one guy that I got to see like level up so much just because he's playing a player like me. And that's something you got to do is play someone that's better than you. Even though if you lose like 100 times, if you still play that person, you're gonna level up so much. And he was one of those guys. In the beginning, he was putting the computer on easy, and he had combos, but he didn't have the good punishing combos you should have. And so I was playing this guy, and I beat him 5-0, and he's all, okay, well let's just keep playing for fun. So we ended up playing, and the final score was 175-0. And he still wanted to play. He was like, I am not going to give up until I beat you. And that day he just never beat me. And I ended up going every day for weeks and weeks and beating him until finally he got that one win. And that one win to him was like so glorious. But once he got that one win, I wasn't getting 100 in a row anymore. I was getting like 50 in a row. And then once he beat me again, I was like 20 in a row. And then where he just was leveling up so quickly because he was playing such a person that was so much better than him that the speed he was leveling up at was just amazing. And once MKDC came out, he was on the same level as me. And I was just like, holy shit, like, how did you level up so much? And he's like, dude, you taught me so much, like, how to punish, like everything you should do in a fighting game. And then once MK9 came out, he was like, okay, I'm gonna like try to beat you at it and stuff. And I mean, he doesn't beat me at it, but he does get wins in there. He it's like for every 5 games he'll beat me or something, but he does get wins. And I'm just like, dude, he admits I would not be where I'm at if we never played